Hey everyone, it's John Pinton coming to you from Oakland headquarters here in Vancouver. I have some bad news for you. If you are a homeowner, specifically if you own a condo in the lower mainland, you are falling behind quite dramatically, especially in the past couple months here. I am seeing a massive gap widen between condo owners and townhome owners, and specifically townhome owners and detached homeowners. So if you are on the sidelines and you have been considering upsizing to a townhome or a detached house, I'd highly consider getting your house in the market as soon as possible. We are in a seller's market, and people are getting great prices for their properties, especially for detached homes. And I can't see a better opportunity to upsize to a larger space if that's what you intend to do this year. Because I am seeing massive shortages in housing supply. The Canadian Real Estate Association is saying it's the lowest amount of listings for the month of March since 2003. And coupled with the inflation rate report that just came out this week, we just came down from 5.2 to 4.3%. Inflation is rapidly decreasing, and so there's absolutely no chance the Bank of Canada will continue raising rates this year. It's just a matter of when they're going to start cutting rates. And with the huge demand for homes and multiple offer situations across the Lower Mainland and across Canada, there's absolutely no reason they need to cut rates anytime soon. As I've been saying in the past 6 months, I was predicting there would be no recession or a very small one. And what do you know? I'm seeing tons of people buy these multi-million dollar homes here in Vancouver. I'm seeing lineups Thursday nights, Saturdays, all over Vancouver, Surrey, Langley for homes. Everyone was on the sidelines, as I predicted. I told everyone to buy back in November, December, but everyone was unsure where the interest rates were going, so fair enough. And some prices were coming way down. It was a great time to get a deal, specifically on detached houses and even townhomes, because townhomes in Langley that were selling for $900,000 last year came down to around $775,000, $800,000. They bottomed out around that price, and out in the other areas in the Fraser Valley, they also came down about $100,000. For detached homes, they even came down more. Langley homes were selling for $1.6 million, down to 1.3. 1.2 for some. And recently we've seen a couple list prices just in the last few weeks out in Langley. I saw a massive sale happen. They were asking $1.399 million. It's a house in Walnut Grove built in 1989. It does, however, have a two-bedroom rental suite in the bottom. So a lot of optimism for this kind of property. Anyways, it was only, this is only a 4-bed house. It's another house I was thinking about. Anyways, so this was asking $1.399 million, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. It had 22 offers, and it sold for $1.65 million. The assessment was $1.58, so $70,000 over the 2023 assessment value. And this sold April 3rd. No suite, 8,100 square foot lot in Walnut Grove, 1989. Not even a new house. And now I'm seeing another house down the street asking $1.599 million, built in 1987. This, however, does have a 2-bedroom rental suite, but only on a 5,400 square foot lot and only a 2,200 square foot house. Very interesting to see if this house can get 1.599. They have an offer deadline April 24th. Let's see where that goes. But basically, we are at a breaking point here, everyone. Everyone has been thinking the house market was going to start crashing. Well, prices were crashing quite a bit up until February, early March. And it's been a massive rebound. All the buyers have come back, the ones that have been waiting on the sidelines to get a deal. The deals are gone, unfortunately. We hit the bottom already back in November, December, early January, depending on where you were. It was already starting to pick up here in Vancouver in early January, but the suburbs of Langley, Surrey, have taken a little longer to come back. And I just saw the other day out in Walnut Grove a townhome asking $799. It just sold for $865. So these townhomes are coming back to what they were selling for last spring, and even some above. There's just not enough inventory. And with people's jobs not going away, there's no distressed sales. That's what everyone was predicting. But the banks are extending the amortization rates out, and it's just really difficult for buyers to get the prices that they thought were going to happen here in 2023. And there's this massive panic, FOMO, surprisingly. So I had a client back out of a deal because there was 10 offers on a property out in Fleetwood, Surrey yesterday. They don't want to compete in huge multiple offer situations, going $200,000 over asking price. And that is roughly what it is happening today for a house in Surrey, Langley. If it's asking 1.4, 1.5, we're seeing many times where it's going way above the assessment value. So if you are a buyer looking to buy a house, keep that in mind. And also, if you're a townhome owner, this is a better time to not a better time to sell than now, because we are seeing these house prices spread apart from the townhomes, and you might be in a spot where you might not be able to afford a detached house soon. So get in the market, list your townhome or condo, and try to move up, because the gap is widening substantially. A lot of people thought detached houses were coming down, but with a low supply of homes, it's going the opposite direction, and it startled me. I didn't think house prices would. Well, 1.65 this last sale was in Walnut Grove. They're asking 1.4. So house prices are, say, 15% up over the past few months, and back to 2022 prices that people were paying at the peak of the market. So whatever drop in price there was, it's vanished for a majority of properties, unfortunately. But however, I do have today's video to focus on the best area, in my opinion, to invest before everyone else arrives. And everyone else knows this area. It's called Chilliwack, and it's an extra 15, 20 minutes past Abbotsford, and you can still get an incredible house under $1 million, and you can still get a townhome, 4-bed townhome in the 600s, some of them even brand new. In my opinion, Chilliwack, Sardis, the area is called Sardis. It's east of Chilliwack City. It's set against the mountains, Vetter Crossing, Garrison Crossing by the Chilliwack River Valley. Beautiful countryside, established amenities, recreation centers, etc. And this is where I want to focus the rest of my video today, because I'm seeing a lot of desperation of people losing out on offers in Langley and Surrey, and homes that are asking 1.6 million for 1990 house. For 1.6 million, you can get a match in a estate out in Abbotsford, Chilliwack, especially Chilliwack. And the homes I find are very well built and good quality craftsmanship in Chilliwack. So wanted to showcase some good properties, townhomes and houses today, because I see assessment values and prices. Well, I see sale prices still coming in below the assessment values right now. So sorry about that. Yeah, I see the sale prices coming in below the assessment values. And so that's still a good price, still a good deal to get into Chilliwack before the crowd arrives. And we've already seen it happen in Langley and Surrey, and it started back in Vancouver. So there, no doubt the prices are going to start rising when people start giving up on Langley and Surrey, just find it's too expensive and not what they were hoping for. So without further ado, let's get started with the townhomes first. Starting at this one at South Down Place, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, built in 2007, 1,600 square feet. It has a flex room in the garage. Assessment $630,000. They're asking $605,000. Compare this with a house or a townhome in Langley built in 2004 for 1,300 square feet. You're looking at close to $800,000. So a $200,000 deal, in my opinion, getting a nice house out in Chilliwack that's newer with more square footage. And I still see a lot of upside in Chilliwack versus all the other areas, because they've already come up quite a bit recently, even though they are still continuing to rise. Furthermore, another one in the 600s, asking $659,000 here at Shawnigan Crescent, 4 bedrooms, 2,200 square feet, built in 2004. Maintenance fee is only $319 a month, so very manageable there. And then you also have a flex room, so this is almost a 5-bedroom place if you want to make it into a 5th bedroom in the basement, or you can make it a gym, office, etc. Assessment value here is $748,000, so a real good deal. Prices were sky high. Townhomes were selling for about $750 at the peak of the market last year, and the prices have not returned yet to where they were before, but they've come back already quite a bit here in Langley, Surrey, Vancouver in the last couple months. So Chilliwack is next, and I still see huge value in buying in Chilliwack, and I highly recommend to look at Chilliwack if you are looking for a townhome or a house. Another one here on Hudson Road, built in 2008, asking $599, 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 1,500 square feet. Another good deal there. Another one on Hudson Road here, built in 2010, 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 1,900 square feet, end unit, comes with air conditioning, double car garage. This is at $639,000, and most of these properties that I found today, they have been on the market for a couple of weeks, so they're not selling in multiple offer deadlines like we're seeing in Langley and Surrey and Vancouver right now. So there is still hope out there if you have just started looking again for a home, thinking that the market was just going to start picking up. Well, you're a little late, but if you want to start looking for a good deal where the prices aren't too high, Chilliwack is an incredible value. Because after that, you grow up in Hope, and Hope is just way too far. That's an extra 45 minutes away. So Chilliwack's not bad, 15 minutes away from Abbotsford. And so keep looking there. And another one, a new one, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, built in 2021 for $649,000. A similar townhome like this in Langley would be $950,000 to $1 million. So $300,000 cheaper for the same one out in Chilliwack, close to 1,600 square feet. This house was bought for $721,000 back in 2021. So $70,000 below what they paid a few years ago. So really good deal there. And then a couple homes to share with you. Also incredible value for houses in Chilliwack still. This is in the Chilliwack River Valley, set on half an acre of riverfront property. You can go fishing, have a nice drink sitting down by the river looking up at the mountains. 2,200 square foot house, nice rustic oasis retreat, only 8 minutes from Chilliwack Garrison Crossing Village. This is a 2 bedroom house. However, you could update it to make it a 4 bedroom, but nice vaulted ceilings, huge lofted windows looking up towards the mountains. A real charming getaway. You could Airbnb this out or make this your retirement home, getting out of Vancouver, Fraser Valley area. So another note I wanted to share with you I have is basically a brand new house. It's only a couple of years old. It's $899,000. 2,100 square feet, 8,900 square foot house. It's a rancher with a loft, vaulted great room, gated RV parking, master on the main, 2 bedrooms in the loft. This is on leasehold land, mind you, but this is incredible value. 3 bedroom, 3 bath for under $900,000 is unheard of for a new house. So huge potential to get a good deal here out in Chilliwack at this house. Also, another one out in Promontory. A lot of new homes being built under $1 million still in Promontory. This one's built in 2023 on Rexford Drive. This is the Perch gated community. So a lot of these are bare land stratas where they have minimal $50, $100 a month fees. And this is what it is here, $84 a month for grass cutting, snow removal, etc. They all come together. This is a 4 bedroom, 4 bath house on a 4,000 square foot lot. With valley, mountain views. Not much of a backyard. It is set up against the mountain cliff behind you, but incredible vistas of views. Brand new. You cannot go wrong for under $1 million. Just on the hillsides of Chilliwack there. And another one built in 2015. This is a 6 bedroom, 4 bath with a 2 bedroom rental suite. Built, or when was it built? 2015, yeah. And it's $949,000. $17 a month for the strata fee. Double car garage, and it has a really good view as well. And then one more to share with you today on Peregrine Avenue in Chilliwack, $899, 5 bedroom, 3 bath, assessment $925, lot area 3,900 square feet. You can convert it to a 2 bedroom rental suite as well if you need to. This is built in 2007. This is out in the Promontory area of Chilliwack. So Sardis, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong because I'm not from Sardis or Sardis, but incredible construction development going on out there. But it kind of reminds me of Squamish, what it was 5-6 years ago. Squamish is 1.5, 1.6 for a normal house up there, but you can still get that charm of the mountains and the rivers out in the hillsides of Chilliwack down by the Vedder River there. And a lot of value there still because the prices have dropped out there and they haven't returned to where they were before. But I just see demand continuing to rise. Langley, Surrey, people get fed up with paying 1.6 million for an older house, and they will start looking elsewhere quite quickly, in my opinion. And so, if you do buy in a Chilliwack in the next few months, it's a smart investment. Come back in 5 years. These homes asking $899, you guarantee it they'll be 1.1, 1.2 million, even if they have bare land strata fees of $80 to $100 a month. So this video was alarming, obviously, seeing these house prices skyrocket, and the gap is widening if you want to own a detached property. But there is still potential if you want to move east out to Chilliwack. You can get way more space, way more property still, under $1 million. And unfortunately, the bottom is in already. And with interest rates at 5%, 4.5%, depending on the bank, and interest rates not sliding down too much this year, they might come down to 4% on the fixed rate by the end of the year. But I don't see the Bank of Canada cutting it anytime soon, because the demand is so high in Canada for houses. Prices are going up. So if prices are going up, why would they cut the rates? So don't expect them to cut them anytime before October, November, if a little bit. So the economy is strong still. Not many jobs are being lost. Everyone's getting approved for all these $1.5, $2 million homes in Richmond, New Westminster, Surrey, Langley. Mind you, a lot of them do have rental suites in them, so the rental suite homes are selling better than others. But for example, that one Walnut Grove that I showed you today that sold for 1.65, 250,000 over assessment or asking price, was only a 4-bedroom home built in the 80s. So it goes to show you not all these homes have rental suites. So the supply is just super low. And the fact that a majority of the Lower Mainland is about 45-50% mortgage free, there's just going to be continued acceleration of decreasing listings in the Lower Mainland, because a lot of people are just going to hold them and rent them out because rental prices are going up and land value is obviously going up. And this is just a prime example showing you today in the past couple months what even with these higher interest rates, people can afford them, they can manage them, and the prices aren't dropping anymore. People are getting approved for these higher prices, same as last year, but basically 30-40% higher mortgage costs. So there's still more room for prices to move up because people keep spending for homes. They value it and they want to be in detached houses. And so there's more stress on detached houses more than townhomes, but the townhomes are catching up. And the condos are kind of, they've been holding their ground, but primarily they've been increasing the most up in Squamish, Sunshine Coast, Whistler, more so than the Lower Mainland. I talked about how they've come up 20% over the last 3 months up in the Sea to Sky quarter, and they will probably start rebounding eventually this year after the townhomes have their heyday in the next couple months here in Langley, Surrey. So the condos are starting to rebound as well, but they aren't going up 100,000 over assessment like the detached homes are. And before you know it, Chilliwack will see these homes asking $900 up to $999, possibly in the next month even, because I'm just seeing waves of buyers. Like I heard there was 100 people at this house asking 1.5 million in Fleetwood, Surrey a few days ago. I went with my clients there. They had 10 offers. We just decided not to make an offer, not go crazy there, because we had to go subject free, no inspection. And it's just a very, very tricky time for a buyer. There was a very short window between last August and this February to get a deal on a house. And unfortunately, the sellers are winning against the seller's market. And sellers know this now. They see the momentum around the Lower Mainland, and they're going to hold tight until they get the price that they want. But there will be more listings coming to market, seeing their neighbors get a price of what they sold for last year. So people that want to move around, they have been waiting for the prices to rebound. I do expect some more listings to come to market by May, seeing the neighbors sell for what they bought maybe a couple of years ago. So it's not all doom and gloom for you buyers. There is opportunity outside of Langley, Surrey to get beautiful properties out in Chilliwack, Mission. And then if you want to move over to Vancouver Island, there's still good potential over in Nanaimo, Parksville, Qualicum Beach. But if you want to go up to the Okanagan, Kelowna's kind of done. Penticton's getting quite expensive. Kamloops as well. So if you do want to leave the Vancouver area, don't even go up to the Fraser Valley, I think Nanaimo, Qualicum Beach would be a good bet. But if you are looking to come into Vancouver, Lower Mainland, where your price is under $1 million, Chilliwack, Abbotsford would be your best bet. And you can still get some really nice homes in the Chilliwack area that are built in the past couple years for a townhome, and also that house I was sharing with you for $899. That was a beautiful home as well. So if you enjoyed today's video and you found it useful, smash the like button down below and subscribe if you haven't done already. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks and have a great day.